Some old footage resurfaces from Shane Dawson's past, and it will certainly haunt him in the future. Hi, I'm Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point News. Look, this one's going to be rough, folks, and I have to give all the credit in the world to Memology 101. I don't normally like to recover what other people cover if they get to it first, but I think I felt compelled to do this, and I'm not terribly sure where to get the footage from. I don't know where he got it. I think he's asleep right now, so I can't contact him. So we're going to use his video, which is sure to blow up. Re-emerging footage paints a bleak picture for Shane Dawson, and it really does. Yeah, again, some of the stuff I'm about to show you is going to be rough. I'm going to show you a music video that is, I really can't put it any other way. I'm going to show you a music video that seems to be exploiting children sexually. I'm going to show you a completely irresponsible conversation about sex and a 12-year-old girl. And I'm going to show an accusation where Shane Dawson asks what reportedly is a minor to twerk on camera. And that would probably be the least worst of all of them, if you can believe that. If you want to put it in perspective. This stuff is really bad, and I think this is probably life-changing for Shane Dawson on the platform and going forward. Of course, he is the most respected LGBTQ creator, and I mean, I never really had a problem with the guy. I thought TanaCon series is one of my favorite videos. I just found it thoroughly entertaining. I think the guy is a gifted and talented YouTuber, but I did start to get suspicious on his silence during the James Charles situation, and then recently having him make it clear that, you know, he thought James Charles kind of deserved what he got. That's when I got suspicious. Now, that doesn't have much to do with this, but it does say something about his character, and where some of the stuff and the jokes that he told, I think, could be passed off as, you know, he was being edgy or just cracking jokes in the vein that he was a creep while actually not being a creep. The footage here is going to paint. It's going to be very difficult to continue that narrative going forward.
Come to my house and visit me. I let you play with Barbies and then we'd bake cookies. I was the one that turned you gay. The one that turned you gay. The one that turned you gay.
That child should have never been put in that position. I understand you can get away with stuff you couldn't in years ago on YouTube. Apparently a lot more than I was even aware of, but I that wasn't appropriate then. That's an understatement. That child shouldn't have been put in that position. That's wrong. 1980, 1990, 2000, it's wrong. Now, the song by itself, if it was just audio, it's a comedy song about a creep. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But to have the visual and they're actually being a child, I honestly, if that was an adult pretending to be a child, it's just a creepy, tasteless song. But this is, the fact that there was a kid in this video is the entire problem. This is not something that's edgy. This is over the edge. Because the kid had to perform in that manner to sell your joke. He's obviously making fun of sex creeps. But to put the kid in the video itself and have him put that cookie in his mouth is out. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. And I usually try to stay off the outrage train, as a lot of you guys know. I'm sorry. This crosses the line. I can't believe how ignorant I was on the stuff. I mean, this is not a YouTuber making a sexist joke and people making a big deal out of it. This is a child being put in an exploitive situation. I don't know how he recovers from this, and I don't know if he should. Here's some more incredibly bad judgment.
Maybe she can't hear us. Here, wait.
Okay.
Twerk for us.
Oh,
here we go.
shit.
All right, you get the point. I said before, this is like the least worst, but Memology's reported that this is a minor. This kind of, look, I grew up watching Howard Stern. If this is adults, consenting adults, it's adult entertainment. That's fine. But, you know, due to what we just saw, yeah, we're way over the line. We're miles over the line. I don't think this can be passed off as just doing something stupid. I mean, like, hell, once Chris D'Elia knew their age, she got out, as far as we know so far. And I'm going to show you a video where Shane knows the age and doesn't seem to be very fazed by it. I'm not going to play the old video. If you want to check out Memologies, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing the whole video. I think this information needs to get out here and the ugly truth needs to be seen so we can know the severity of it. I'm just getting sick to my stomach, and I'm going to cut right to the chase right here. Shane is having a completely inappropriate conversation about sex with a 12-year-old girl. And again, he seems completely and totally unfazed by it and doesn't seem to even fathom how inappropriate this is. And I'll play you this right now.
You should be in love and you should preferably be married and hopefully not have any kids.
Okay.
And you should definitely be over the age of like 24, 25.
And he should put a ring on it.
And he
big
should put a
fat ring on it.
dick ring on it. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't know what that is. You shouldn't know what that is.
Okay.
Now, are you on your period right
Stop
now?
it. What?
I'm trying to get answers.
No. How old are
I'm
you?
not gonna give you anything.
So close.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
She's
This
on her
is-
period,
feels very-
right?
No, what?
Are you? No, you're not on your period? You bleed.
No.
Now listen, you have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Now what did
You know, I'm a father of a 12-year-old girl. What a shock. This conversation never comes up. And who is this guy? I'll be perfectly honest with you. If I found out somebody had this conversation with my daughter, other than her mother and her stepmother or close family members that aren't male, you know, call me a prude, but I think I'd be in jail if I found out about this. You know, I understand this is years ago. I'm always willing to give the benefit of the doubt to younger people. I was nuts when I was in my 20s. Not like this. Not like this. How do you not know? Hey, look, I'm all for the edgiest. I don't think anything is off limits. I've been consistent as hell. But once you start, I don't even think pedophile jokes are off limits. But once you start bringing kids in directly to that adult world, you know, it does say something about you. Now, I'm not calling Shane Dawson any names. This could be potentially just somebody who's completely got their head up their ass. Could be. Possible. But it's also a red flag for a creep. That's all I got for you today. If we get more information about this, I will be reporting it. I can imagine the YouTube commentators are licking their chops right now. And you know what? You know, there's going to be a lot of money. Well, it's going to be a little tough to make money on this, considering the subject matter. I mean, I have to, you know, tell YouTube that this is a sensitive subject. So it really takes the money, option away. But you don't underestimate fame and subs and things of that nature. But I got to be perfectly honest with you. I don't care. I think this needs to get out. I do. I mean, he's clearly an adult here. This is not an offhanded joke like we saw on a podcast a couple years ago that most of the community defended him on. This is having kids in inappropriate, I mean, especially the music video. The music video I find exploitive because it's designed to make cash. And no kid should be forced to eat a cookie that looks like that. No kid should be told to twerk 16, 17, 18 by an adult. No kid besides their parents should have a graphic conversation about sexuality, much less asked what stage they are at in puberty. No, none, zero.